Hello and welcome to my video all about how to make puffy paint that sets in the microwave. Puffy paint is a great alternative to normal paint, especially for kids, because it adds an interesting 3D texture to their artwork. Microwave setting puffy paint is especially good for kids because they don't need to have the patience to wait for it to set. You simply put it in the microwave for 30 seconds and it sets rock hard. To make this paint, you're going to need some plain flour, some table salt, the small crystal variety, not rock salt, Ziploc or grip seal bags, a teaspoon, liquid food colourings, a measuring cup or jug, a squeezy bottle if you have one. I'm personally going to be reusing a squeezy bottle that used to have glue in it, and I'm going to cut off the tip to make sure that the tip isn't too fine for the paint to go through. An alternative is to use a Ziploc bag with the corner cut off. However, it is easier to paint with a bottle. You'll also need scissors, something to paint onto, such as card or paper plates, weighing scales, a microwave, a whisk, and some kind of bowl or container. And you might need more bowls or cups depending on how many colours of paint you want to make. If you have some kind of funnel, then that will also come in handy. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is measure out 1 cup or about 130 grams of plain flour. I then add 1 teaspoon of salt to the flour and then pour these dry ingredients into my container. I then measure out 1 cup or about 240 millilitres of tap water in my measuring cup. This is the most amount of water you're going to need. So what you do is gradually add this water to the flour mix while stirring. I'm personally only going to be using 1 colour of liquid food colouring, so I'm going to add that in now. As you can see, what I did was add all the water at once. This of course made the mixture too runny, as you can see. If this happens to you and you accidentally add too much water, then all you do is add flour gradually until you get the consistency you want. And that consistency is a bit like icing. You basically want it runny enough to be able to pipe out of a squeezy bottle, but you don't want it so runny that it won't be 3D in texture and it will run all over the card. Hopefully you can tell by watching this video what you're aiming for. If you're planning on making more than 1 colour of paint, then after you've made the mixture, it's time to split it up. So simply pour the paint into different squeezy bottles or different Ziploc bags, and then you can add a different food colouring to each and mix. I'm just cutting the tip of my squeezy bottle off because it's a little bit fine for this paint. Because I don't have a funnel, I'm going to transfer my paint into the bottle by first putting it into a grip seal bag. So I simply pour it in the bag and seal, and then I cut off a small corner of the bag so that I can pour the paint neatly into the bottle. Well, sort of neatly anyway. And then you simply put the top on the bottle and start painting. Just squeeze the bottle to apply the paint to the card. Once you've finished, simply put the piece of card into the microwave for no more than 30 seconds, and the paint will set hard. And that's how you make microwave setting puffy paint. I really hope you have fun with this, and thank you very much for watching.